Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the huge delay. The goal for today was for us to go live after the Grand Parade for a little bit of time and then shut down and then come over to Gino's and Tudors. And at that time, we were going to get ourselves set up. But what happened was it took forever after the festival parade was over, so we could not even go live at all downtown. What we decided to do was, hopefully you guys are waiting with bated breath before we started working here at Gino's and Tudors, a special live remote here from Gino's and Tudors. It's Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, and right beside it on the same building is Tudors Biscuit World, although Biscuit World does not quite aptly tell what the exact store is in Tudors. They have biscuits, absolutely. That's what they're known for nationwide. But they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner items here at Tudors Biscuit World. So Gino's and Tudors. And I tell you what, take a look on the main screen there. We got Ron with us. Now, I know that technically this is not his actual name. Ron is tell you, go sideways so we can show exactly what Ron is made of. Of course, the big cat head biscuits that Tudors is known for. It is a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. That is the Ron, and that is what we're known for. We're going to get this kid's name, and we'll get him on the air here in just a little bit. On top of that, let's swing the pizza guy over here. I don't know what you would call the pizza. Just slice of pizza?
Pepperoni, it looks like.
Oh, pepperoni. Oh, pepperoni. We're here outside of Gino's and Tudors. We're having a good time here for the Black Walnut Festival. One thing we did see was Ron in the actual Grand Parade. Gino's and Tudors had a entry into the parade. And so there's some things that are going on here. We're happy to be here for the next little couple of hours. And right before we get done, we're going to shut down and head out to the Paul Cummings Memorial Barn. We're going to cover the livestock sale. We're going to talk with the general manager here at the Gino's and /Tudors, and we've got some specials to talk about here. I walked in. I was going in there to use the facilities that they have here, and it is packed in there. I thought, man, you know, if you go downtown here, it's the Walnut Festival right now. All the places downtown are going to be packed. They have been packed all day. They've been packed since I got here at about 8 this morning. But still, Gino's and Tudors is here, and they are open, and people have shown up here. There's a lot of people, by the way, who are up at Walmart, over at Tractor Supply, over on this part of the city. They go to the Armory, and then from the Armory, if they haven't gotten anything to eat, they don't really want to fight the traffic all the way into downtown city of Spencer and around the Courthouse Square. So what they do is they stop here at Gino's and Tudors, and they get themselves something to eat away from all of the crazy crowds. And that's a cool thing that they are doing here for the Black Walnut Festival. George, let's get a headset on our general manager here. Or is it general manager? Is it store manager? We're going to ask. We're about to ask. We're about to find out exactly who this lady is. And I'm going to brag on her when she gets on. Yep, I got you, bub.
Okay.
I got you. Ain't my first rodeo at this point. Okay, let me know. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
I hear you.
There it is. I wanted to make sure that we could hear you as well. Okay, so we are here outside. We just kind of took over the building, and I want to give a lot of credit. What is your name and what is your title here?
I am Becky Cottrell. I'm Director of Operations, and I'm also a local gal, born and raised on the other end of the county. Left hand. Woo!
Oh, wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Hey, they had a bunch of fire trucks in the festival Grand Parade here today. Newton and all those such Clover, which I'm a big fan of, obviously. Becky, we kind of got dropped into your lap. I do apologize that we just kind of showed up on demand. You didn't know we were coming. That's okay.
Happy to have you guys.
We're happy to be here. Becky, we wanted to ask you, number one, we asked you off the air, why are we here? What is going on at Gino's and Tudors today that is so special, other than the fact that you guys did have an entry into the parade, and our good buddy Ron here had to walk, by the way, the entire parade, and I think the cheese was melting off of him.
He did a little dancing, too, though.
He did. He did do a little dance.
He was cutting the rug a little bit.
We got Ron here, and then I can't say Pepe because you actually have a Tudors Pepe biscuit. So
he's just our slice. Just our slice.
He's home slice is what he is. Home slice.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are some specials that are going on for the Black Walnut Festival. Obviously, you're on the Gino side of things, but you're going to do double duty for us here today.
Absolutely.
Talk about what is happening here at Gino's and Tudors. Why are we here? There are obviously some specials going on for the Black Walnut Festival.
Oh, absolutely. Right now, our Black Walnut Festival special is a large 2-topping and 10 wings for $22.99.
Wow.
But we have a super hot new product out. I don't know if you guys have tried our hot honey pizzas yet.
Hot honey pizzas.
I'll feed you one before you leave today.
I was getting ready to say, can I just order that now? Can I order a hot honey pizza
so
now?
we have two. We have the hot honey for those that love the hot stuff, and then we have the sweet heat. It's a little bit milder version.
Oh, no, I don't want mild.
No.
I
Okay, you
want
guys
to
want
go
the hot
full
stuff? Okay.
bore hot. Hey, is that person work for you? Hey, can I order a hot honey pizza? Is that something I can order?
Yeah.
I was going to knock on the drive-through window, but I didn't think that was a good idea.
That's our GM, Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany, good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, so we're here promoting Tudors and Gino's, especially the Gino side of things. Yeah, we got Becky with us, and we got Tiffany with us. Okay, so we're talking about specials.
Right.
And I did not realize, number one, you think festival time, you think, well, okay, well, the local eateries might not be open. No, you guys are open and going
Absolutely.
strong. And you have these special pizzas for the Black Walnut Festival. I didn't know you had a hot honey pizza.
And a sweet heat.
And a sweet heat pizza, which is
Yes.
more mild. I'm more crazy. I'm taking the hot honey pizza. I was gonna order it from you.
Okay.
But before I do that, I would like to ask you about what the specials are here right now. What's going on that you guys have, and where does it come from? Does this come from the higher ups, or is this a local thing that you guys can do?
This is from the main office. They come
Okay.
up with all of these specials. We're also offering a Black Walnut Festival special today. It's a large 2-topping and 10-piece wing for $22.99. We always have a large 1-topping for $9.99. We have a family feast right now, which is 2 large 1-topping pizzas, an order of boneless wings, and either a cookie or brownie for $31.99. So that's a good special we have. And then the hot honey pizza, we have quite a few specials with those, but those are becoming pretty popular.
So I see hot honey and I see jalapenos on that. Does that come on the hot honey, please?
Yes,
please, please?
it does.
Good. Just
That's
making
my
sure it does.
recipe, Joy.
It's a spicy pizza.
I
It's a-
created that recipe.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay, tell me what's on it then.
Oh,
I'm telling
okay. Well, you got our signature dough, our French bread dough.
you. Yeah.
And then our signature sauce, sprinkled with some red pepper flakes, Parmesan cheese. And then our special hot honey sausage. It's like an Italian sausage slice.
Got a little bit of steam to it.
Yeah, it's sweet and heat all in one. And our signature cheese. Then we top it with jalapenos and onions. Serve it to you with a side of hot honey drizzle. It's amazing.
I'm in. I'm totally in. I want to order one of those right now. George would say he's in, but George he's in timeout right now. George is in timeout. He's not allowed to talk right now. It's okay. Becky, Tiffany, thank you guys for allowing us to come here, obviously. I know
problem.
kind of like a no-notice, short-notice kind of deal, but here's what we do during the festival. We roll with the punches. We just enjoy our time wherever we may be. If you can, Tiffany, throw in an order for me of the hot honey pizza, number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, do you guys have a way to give me the specials so I can bark those out for the next hour and a half? Is that something you can do?
Yeah, we
Like
can come
on
up with
film?
something for you.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely.
What else we got here? Oh, my. See, this is why I like these people. Okay, so obviously we do have the Gino side of things. And as Becky's like wiping the sweat from her brow, trying to figure out why we're talking to her. Okay, so Tudors Biscuit World. Ron over here. Ron was in the parade. Ron is probably pretty tired at this point. Ron is pretty good at lasting, and that's good because Ron's going to get eaten later. He's going to get a chunk taken out.
He's been attacked a couple times today.
I don't doubt that he has.
I have photographic evidence that someone has attempted to eat him.
Oh, my God. Okay, that's good to know that it's photographed, just in case there is a police report. So we're talking about Tudors, and we're talking about Saturday tailgates, office meetings, family gatherings, Tudors pick-up catering.
Yes.
What?
Yes, Tudors has always offered catering. You can stop at any location. We have pamphlets that it's like a mix-and-match kind of menu. I used to be on the Tudor side, so I know a little bit.
Okay.
But it's been a few years, so I've forgotten some things. But yeah, you can get biscuits, you can get bacon, you can get sausage, gravy, all of it in bulk. You can get sandwiches already put together. There's a whole like customizable catering menu.
So you said I could get biscuits and gravy in bulk, and I stopped thinking at that point.
That's all you need, right?
I'm like, okay, I'm thinking tub-o gravy would be nice.
Tub-o gravy. We should
yeah,
call it that.
Tub-o gravy. Yeah, listen, if you can give me credit if you want. No
Greg,
big
are you
deal.
listening? Tub-o
yeah,
gravy.
Greg, tub-o gravy. So it comes in special. It's easy to transport. It's disposable catering boxes and pans. So once you've gotten done with your catering event, you don't have to go to the kitchen and scrub.
There's no wash up. Just throw it in the trash and be done with it.
Okay, so that is a big event that you guys have.
Absolutely.
I did not know that Tudors had catering.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is the first time. Here's the good thing about me. I'm an idiot. I'm a total idiot, moron. I don't know anything, and so I'm constantly wowed by things. I've been to Tudors a lot. Okay, I'm a little thinner than I have been in my life, but I go to Tudors a lot. I absolutely eat, and my favorite, unfortunately for you, is the Thundering Herd. I apologize, Ron. I'm very sorry.
Okay, you just have to add a hash brown to him.
That's all I'm going to have to do is get a hash brown. I do apologize, Ron. I do appreciate you. I think very highly of you, but the Thundering Herd is my favorite. Even though I'm a Mountaineer graduate, the Thundering Herd is my favorite. I love the names of these sandwiches. Let me ask you this, Becky, and I may be going into the weeds with this. Do you know why? Do you know why, how they do those?
I know a little bit. I know that obviously like the Thundering Herd and the Mountaineer are in honor of our colleges.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are some former friends and employees along the years that they have named biscuits after.
Okay.
So I guess to honor those folks that have helped build this company up from day one. So.
All right. So I always wondered that. I was like, okay, obviously I kind of knew the Thundering Herd and the Mountaineer. And then, of course, the politician, that big slab of bologna. Now, that's well and aptly played there. I do enjoy that. But, yeah, okay, so there are some homages to some former employees. And, again, that's the wonderful thing about Geno's and Tudors. This is a West Virginia business.
Absolutely. We care about our staff. We care about our communities. And we really try to do everything that we can to show that.
So when do you, listen, I'm asking you so much,
You're
Becky.
Good. Go for it.
When did Geno's and Tudors start? Do you have any idea, like, when this whole business idea started?
Y'all all have to forgive me if I'm off a year or two, but Geno's, I believe, was 1971, so they came first.
Okay.
Oshel Crago, our founding father, and Kenny Grant, and they started Geno's, and then I believe Tudors was 1982, the year before I was born. So it's been around since then with Oshel and John Tudor.
I was 3. 3 to 4. 3 to 4. I'm not going to tell how old George was when he was alive before Geno's was in stock there. I'm just saying. So we're here. We're excited about being here. We got dropped into the lap of both Becky and Tiffany was walking in the door.
Yes.
I apologize.
That's fine. No problem.
Yeah, so she is running the Geno's side right now. They're both Geno's side. We got both of the mascots here. We're going to talk with Ron and Slice. Home Slice. Pep Slice is what we're going to do. We're going to talk with them, and I want to talk about so they're obviously employees here. How did they get the jobs of being, if you can get those things on there? Okay, there we go. So listen, I'm trying to take the two of you seriously.
No, he's not an employee.
He is not.
I hired him. He's my cousin.
Oh my goodness, you just got roped in to a full day of wearing.
Against my will, actually.
You're a biscuit. You will forever be known as Ron. So your name is not Ron.
No.
What is your name?
My name is Colton Woods. I'm a Herbert Hoover High School student.
So you got brought to Roane County, and you got put in the Ron suit, obviously. But obviously, Geno's and Tudors, and of course, in the family here with Becky, and so they brought you on, and you got a little bit of cash here to walk through the entire parade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's showing that. He's like, yeah, show me the money.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to walk through the entire parade. I hear that someone actually tried to take a bite.
Yeah, there was this older lady. She she came up to me. She said, "Let me get some of that," and then she nibbled on some of my cheese a little bit. I just kind of let her.
Nibbled on some of my cheese.
I told her she can come back anytime at Tudors, get a real biscuit.
Exactly. It's probably going to taste better than the one that you're wearing.
You never know.
So you were able to walk through the entirety of the parade. And here's the deal. you have an actual very important job to do here because you are kind of representing as a mascot Tudors Biscuit World. And when we say Tudors Biscuit World, just recently they held a poll of what is the best biscuit in the state of West Virginia by a landslide in the South, by a landslide Tudors Biscuit World. So heavy is the head that the crown holds, and so you are representing Tudors. Got to feel like a pretty good deal for you.
Yes, sir. We've got the best wings and pizzas in the state.
Okay, so Tudors is good. Now we got Home Slice here. Slice O Pizza. And what is Slice O Pizza's actual name?
Stephen Goodrich.
All right.
I graduated high school actually down here by Handy Mart, like going straight there.
Yep.
About 2019 or so I graduated.
Okay.
And then I decided to come here.
So you actually are employed here.
Yeah.
Old Ron over here just kind of got roped into
I'm just
it.
a little bit of a bum.
I used to work at Pizza Hut.
Okay, so Mr. Stephen Goodrich, Mr. Slice, is representing the Geno's company. And Geno's, again, 1971, obviously. You think about the pizza places that have been around forever. You know, you got Pizza Hut who started the whole thing. You've got all sorts. Geno's, 1971, although when you think about that's 50-some years, that's early. That's very young when it comes to pizza places. Yeah, very young concept, but I tell you what, it worked in West Virginia for sure because the expansion opportunities have happened. It has become a well-known name in West Virginia. We feel like this is a West Virginia company because its roots are based here, and it's fully alive here. Geno's and Tudors are in little small towns in West Virginia. They're in metropolitan cities. So you got a lot on your shoulders here other than the crust of that pizza slice, David.
Mm-hmm.
So what does it feel like to represent Geno's in this capacity other than just working here?
Well, it feels great, actually. It's like I get to be me. I'm like doing that. Like, come to Geno's. I'm just enjoying it.
In general, you're not wearing the slice of pizza. You're actually working in there. What is your position? What is your job to do while you're actually working and not dressed up?
A little bit of everything.
It's everything, a little bit of everything that happens. Well,
I'm pretty good on a cut table.
Okay. Now that's important because people there's memes that go around all the time about people messing up cutting, and they do it on purpose half the time. Yeah, one giant slice, one minuscule slice. The minuscule slice is what I consider like if you have an office Christmas party to try to keep the employees from being unhappy, and you cut the pizza, you call in, you're like, cut it into 32 slices, and you got like one real small sliver. I've had pizza from here. That's not the case. I do know that. So I'm very happy that you guys are here. Guys, keep working hard. Thank you for doing – and here's the deal. When you dress up in the outfit, when you dress up as the mascot, sometimes you think, oh, gosh, okay, this is kind of embarrassing. This is what – no, you got to be bold. You got to be unapologetic about it because your job is to brand what you guys do. And so thank you guys for just doing it. Don't be apologetic about it. Just go hard in the paint. And obviously, I saw you in fact, it's on film. There's pictures and it's on film. We brought Stephen out here. It's like put a pizza on if you can. Put a piece of pizza on. Guys, thank you so much for doing what you're doing. Thank you for representing. I know it sounds weird, but you're representing Geno's and Tudors, and that's a big deal because we want to keep this whole franchise being a wonderful partner here in Roane County. So great job, guys.
Yeah, at Wendy's, that right there forward, I was way behind on my team.
He was a little bit so far behind. Okay, let's get her back on the air then. I want to see that. George, you can kind of come on in air too here. I wanted to talk with Becky. So that's some of the things that we don't know about. Sorry, he can't lift his arms, George. You're going to have to take that thing off of him.
I was just waiting for him to step up.
He's like, let me lift. I can't lift my arms. He's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my hands. Okay, so Becky, you said something about, so Steve was handing out some scratch-offs and some cards here. What were those things for?
So under those scratch-offs, make sure you scratch them. There's some great deals on there. Mostly they're for free stuff, like free breadsticks, free drinks, but there's free medium pizzas, but there's also like 15% off of $30 or more.
Wow.
So we really want you guys to come out, see us, and bring those coupons with you. No need for a purchase. I thought my biscuit was trying to escape.
She's helping out the biscuit.
No need for a purchase. If you have a free item on your scratch-off, just come and redeem it.
Let me ask you this: is there a time frame for those things?
No.
Okay, so there is not an expiration on those, so
Correct.
that's good. That's good. That's cool. And of course, you guys handed those out during the festival. That's again here. Let me ask you this, Becky. This is a kind of a tough question in that so small communities, small towns, which Geno's and Tudors are a part of many of them.
Absolutely.
You know, when we talk about WVRC, we have a footprint in Calhoun County.
Mm-hmm.
We have a footprint in Clay County.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those places, you guys have both a Geno's and a Tudors that serves the clientele there. What is the difference between, let's say, a Geno's and Tudors, which is franchised, and like a huge conglomerate of a franchise that doesn't seem to have that local connection? What's the difference there?
Well, being as I've come from both worlds, I can absolutely speak on that. That's okay. I can absolutely talk to you about that. We care. We really do care. When it comes to community issues, we try to get involved in a positive way. When it comes to the lives of our employees, we really try to get involved in a very personal way. I can personally say I have a family member that's experiencing extreme illness right now, and my company did not hesitate to do whatever they could to help us help that person out. So,
Yeah.
you know, I've never experienced that with any other brand that I've been with, and that's kind of one of the things that drove me home, so to speak. When Greg had reached out to me to see if I wanted to come home, I didn't hesitate to say yes. So
Well, that's good. You know, and again, that West Virginia flavor
absolutely
is the thing. It started here, and there's something different about West Virginia and about the people who live here, but the people who even start businesses that thrive, and then you guys expand, and before you know it, you're a huge company. But don't ever lose sight, as you say, of the small town roots that you guys started with, and you feel that when you're here. And I assume that that's the same way in every other branch that you guys have.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the main corporation is divided into two, and then there's also little franchised out stores, but everybody has that same family feel. And our president, Ray, his favorite word is probably loyalty. I hear, you know, he is a very loyal person, and he means that for himself more than anyone else. Like,
well, I think about corporate, and it's not as if corporate is off on some island somewhere. Corporate is in Kanawha County or Putnam County. Which one? It's St. Albans?
It's in Nitro.
Nitro, Putnam County. Is
and
that
is that
Kanawha or Putnam?
Even our corporate office, myself, and the handful of people above me, we work 6 days a week along with the rest of our management staff. So so we put in the hours, and we get in there and work. The president, he'll go flip eggs. He'll
Really?
Oh, yeah. I've worked alongside both of them on multiple occasions, so we're not above hard work either. So.
Well, fantastic stuff, Becky. Thank you for allowing us to come here. Thank you for being so gracious to help us out and get us on the air.
Up.
Thanks to Ron and Slice over here. We do appreciate you guys tuning in. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to break away for just a few minutes. I'm going to let you go do your job. I'm going to let you guys go relax, do your job. It's all good. I've got a pizza coming, a hot honey pizza coming pretty soon. I'm going to do a taste test live on the air. Make sure you stop by here at Geno's and Tudors. Tell you what, stop by here right now. If you see this right now, I do have books to give away still. I've got books by the author, Cassie Ashley, and let me pull those up on the screen before I forget. So I have West Virginia, Your Home to Me. They are children's books. She gave me 5 of these to give away. I have done a miserable job because I'm so busy. I did give away a book yesterday, but she has these children's books. They're illustrated wonderfully and beautifully about West Virginia. They're easy readers for early readers and emerging readers. It's good for parents of youngsters if they want to read to them. It's a beautiful book by a Roane County native, and I hope that you guys take the opportunity. The first 4 people to stop by and say you saw us right here, I'm going to give you away a free copy of that book. It's on sale on Amazon if you would like. You can go ahead and purchase those on Amazon and help her out. That's fine. But she has given us 5 books to give away. I have 4 left. The first 4 people who, and here's the deal. We're right where you would tune in to Geno's drive-thru. We are in the parking lot, and we are ready to go. So you got 4 people. Just stop by, get yourself something to eat first, and then when you swing by the drive-thru, stop and say, hey, saw you on the Facebook and the YouTube. If you do that, I'm going to hand you a book, and it's a book called West Virginia, You're Home to Me. It is by Cassie Ashley, Roane County native. It's a beautiful children's book. We invite you to stop by here at Geno's and Tudors, get some of their good stuff. They have the favorites, but again, one more time, Becky, what is the Geno's special here right now?
The Black Walnut Festival special is a large 2 topping and 10 wings for $22.99. We also have multiple specials on the hot honey. You can try both the hot honey and the sweet heat for, I believe, it's 29 something off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's been a long week, Drew, but it's a great deal for the 2 pizzas.
Absolutely. And then Ron over here is going to be hanging out throughout the afternoon. If you want to go over to Tudors, they serve biscuits all day, right? Biscuits all day?
I think this one's open till 7.
My goodness. And so if you don't get the biscuits, they got glizzies.
Yeah.
The hot dogs are so good. They're so good. It's more than just biscuits, although the biscuits are famous.
Beans
They've
and
got more.
cornbread, too.
Hey, I was going to say, we have awesome dinner options at Tudors. The meatloaf is my favorite meatloaf. So
Just so you know, if you stop by here, please, please, please don't try to take a bite out of Ron. He's not for sale or for purchase. He's not.
He's tired.
And he's tired. The cheese is sagging a little bit. They try to take bites out of him during the parade.
Cat's lost its fluff.
Yeah, he's just he's a tired Ron, but he'll be re-energized tomorrow for sure. Hopefully he gets some sleep. Folks, stop by here. Geno's and Tudors specials for the Black Walnut Festival. We're going to break away for a bit. I'm going to wait for this hot honey pizza to show up, and I'm going to taste test it live on Facebook and YouTube. We'll be back. Fantastic, guys.
I know the flapjacks here, they're pretty good too.
Yeah. Dude,
Sausage, egg, and cheese flapjack.
I've had just about every breakfast item on the menu at Tudors. I flat out love it.
Yeah, I know. I listen to y'all sometime when you're talking about football in here. I'm like, that's pretty nice.
Yep.
Pull up a chair.
I wish I could see the signs. I cannot see the signs. I'm going to zoom in on the hot honey pizza though. Yeah, so before I take a massive break here, I wanted to zoom in on this hot honey pizza that I'm getting ready to try here. It's a menu item that is new, and here's the deal. It was concocted, the recipe was concocted by the one we were just talking with. Becky was talking about this. She said, that was my concoction, my recipe. I'm excited about it. I love things that are really, really spicy. And so the hot honey pizza here, I am going to attempt and I'm going to enjoy. And hopefully we get a chance to talk about that live on the air. Folks, it is the 71st Annual West Virginia Black Walnut Festival. Although we have moved our location from down on the corner of Church and Court Street, that does not mean that we stop promoting the West Virginia Black Walnut Festival. So here is what is going on. Right now, 3:49 is the time, so just about 20 minutes ago, we started the band and majorette competition out at Roane County High School. It's going to go on for quite a while, so just because it's 20 minutes ago when it started does not mean we don't have plenty of time for you to get out there and enjoy the band and majorette competition. I'll tell you what, if you were tuning in for the grand parade for the Black Walnut Festival, multiple marching bands were in that. We had beautiful, and it was awesome marching bands. I think of some of the ones that I can think off the top of my head. There was obviously Ripley, the Viking marching band was here. Ravenswood, Robert C. Byrd had a great band. Parkersburg South, Williamstown. There were so many good marching bands, too many to mention, and a lot of those bands hopefully are going to go out there and participate in the band and majorette competition. That is the goal. So that's going on right now. It started at 3:30 p.m. In town right now, so many things happening. Obviously, the Armory, now where I'm standing, the Armory is to our right. Of course, the craft show, the Chainsaw Boys, the Mason-Dixon Boys, the 4-H and FFA livestock, or not 4-H FFA exhibits. The the art exhibits are over there. The motorsports and tractor display on the front lawn there. The flea market, the craft show, everything is down there at the Spencer Armory for you all to enjoy. If you go up the Ruby Bradley Bridge over toward the Heritage Park area, they have a lot going on down in Heritage Park. They got the marketplace. They do have the petting zoo. I did go down there earlier. We were able to take a view of the petting zoo. Inside the community building, there's a lot of stuff going on as well. And so we invite you to head down that way. And, of course, just outside of that, we had a chance to talk with I call him a young man. He was working the cornmeal. He was a cornmeal grinder. He had told us about the cornmeal that used to be hand ground by the mortar and pestle. That was people were tired of that. That took too much time to do it in bulk. So what they did was they created a mill, a grinding mill, and the one he was using was from 1880s. From the 1880s, which is insane to me. And then he had an actual machine. He had a motor that was built in 1917 that he was using to run a big, huge belt that was helping run the mill that was grinding up the cornmeal. And he had that for sale. And he's going to continue to do that until about 5 o'clock here today. There is live music on the main stage. The Johnny Stats Project was going at 1:30. I would say at this point they are probably done and getting ready to go. At 4 o'clock is Roane County's own Eric Barker. He'll take the stage at 4 p.m., and he'll play for just a little while. And then tonight at 7 p.m., the Esquires will take the main stage. Of course, people have always been asking about carnival prices. There's 2 sessions today, 11 to 5, so you got a little bit more time here, just about a little over an hour for the 11 to 5 session. In that session, wristbands are $20. You can buy 20 tickets for $25 or $1.50 per individual ticket. Now this evening, 6 p.m. to close, they're going to bump up the price of the wristbands. It'll cost you $25 for a wristband, but you can still get 20 tickets for $25. You can still get $1.50 per ticket for the evening session of the carnival. Lots going on downtown. The ox roast sandwiches, if they haven't run out of them at this point, are still being sold by the Hungry Moose restaurant. Right beside Hungry Moose, the beer tent is going on noon to 9 today. And then, of course, obviously, the food vendors are going strong. You've got one more opportunity here for the 71st Black Walnut Festival to find Grandpa Cratchit. Of course, that is 5 p.m., and that's the final show of the 71st Black Walnut Festival this year is Grandpa Cratchit, and they will close down for the festival after that show at 5 p.m. Again, don't forget, folks, we're heading out to the Paul Cummings Memorial Barn, and we're going to cover live the livestock sale, the 4-H FFA livestock sale. We will cover that live. We're going to shut down here at about 5 o'clock, and we're going to go live over there at about 6:15. We're going to get ready. We're going to mic up Chad Strickland, who is the auctioneer for that. I hope the kids make a ton of money for that. So many things happening here at the 71st Walnut Festival. It is far from over. Head downtown, and I would imagine at this point, after the Grand Parade is finished and all of the people have kind of scattered, going to be a little easier to find some parking, going to be a little easier to navigate downtown Spencer and the Courthouse Square. So stop down here. You've got plenty of time to enjoy all that the Black Walnut Festival has to offer. Here's one thing that nobody could ever prepare for. The weather is absolutely pristine. If I had a temperature or a thermometer, a sensor, I could not have dialed it correct better than it has been here for this entire 4 days. It's going to be good again tomorrow, by the way. We're going to come back and talk about all the things that are happening on Sunday morning into Sunday afternoon as we get ready to close out Walnut Festival number 71. We'll be back in just a minute, folks. Well, 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 guess what? I don't know if you just saw that, but old Home Slice himself, I feel I've had to call him, it is Slice Man McGee, it is Stephen Goodwin, just brought us out the specialty pizza. And what special are we talking about? We're talking about the hot honey pizza, and that is a pizza that so they have two versions of it. They had the sweet heat, which I was told did you get a different?
I don't know.
You
There
did.
it is. There
My
it is. There it
goodness.
is.
You're just grabbing random stuff, George. You're
I just
grabbing
grabbed.
random headsets, whichever one fits your fancy. Okay, so they got two levels of heat. They got the sweet heat pizza, which is, as Becky said, mild at best. And then they have the hot honey, which has got jalapenos and some red pepper flakes. And I said, let's go, if we're going to be a bear, be a grizzly.
Exactly.
And so that's what we're doing. We're going to try the hot honey pizza from Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
You and I both like hot stuff, so, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me a bit. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to be, I'm not going to like cry or anything.
Right.
I might bleed out my eyeballs a little bit if it's really, really hot, but that's okay. Tell you what, folks, it's been a great day. It's been a great 4 days. We've got one more to go, but we're not done here today at the Black Walnut Festival. The reason we're over here at Gino's and Tudors is they got some specials going on for the West Virginia Black Walnut Festival. One thing they did do, George, was they went through the parade, the grand parade, and they had their little vehicle, number one. But what they were doing was they were handing out flyers with opportunities. If you wanted, you could scratch off and get some specials there. Look at this guy. He's coming out with more stuff.
I asked him for a glass of water.
You need a glass of water? You sound like you need a glass of water.
I know.
How in the world do you need a glass of water? I'm the one been talking for 4 days straight. Thank you very much, Stephen. I do appreciate that. And as he said, customer service, it's a West Virginia business. They want to treat their customers very, very kindly, and they're going above and beyond for us. So, yeah, they did go through the festival with Gino's and Tudors. Of course, we talked with the young man who played Ron for that. Somebody tried to eat him, which is not good. That's terrible. I feel bad for that kid. But he did get paid to be hot through the entirety of the grand parade, and he hung out with us for a little bit before taking off the mascot. They do have specials here. They do have a pizza and wing special. I have already forgotten it. Tiffany rambled it off so quickly. I've already forgotten what it is, but I do know I think it's a large 2-topping and 10 wings. Speaking of Gino's and Tudors, there is the vehicle that was actually in the parade.
Yep, she's just coming back around.
She's coming back around to hang out again.
That's Becky.
Probably coming around. That is Becky. She's coming around to tell us what we missed. We forgot already.
That's it.
So at least on the Gino's side.
She'll know that.
And I think it was like a large 2-topping and 10 wings for like 29, she said, ish bucks or something like that. Good deal, whatever it is.
I think.
$22. Yeah, I don't want to overprice them.
I think. And then you could do, she's coming right here. We'll get her back on.
Do we have our third chair?
Yeah, it's over by the building there.
Well, don't make her go get it.
Never
mind. She's already on her feet. She's already on her feet. We got the Vespa Club going by there. Our good buddy Caleb Greathouse. Caleb Greathouse has won twice, by the way, on the Hungry Moose Weeks Pigskin Pickup Contest.
Really?
He's won 2 times in 6 weeks. He has got some skill. He's got some ability. He just brought it out to us. We just went on the air. We wanted to talk first. We didn't want to lose sight of why we were here. We are here to do a job, obviously. And sometimes we mix the thought of job and fun. That is the truth. We don't always do a good job of doing a job.
Aren't they the same thing?
Sometimes. Hey, Brandy Reed Gentry said she won a free 20-ounce drink on the scratch-off. Thank you,
get
Gino's.
Cool.
Yeah, come get that. Brandy, by the way, Brandy, who is tuning in, she sent a question, and I didn't see it at some point for some reason. I still have 4 books remaining. Nobody answered the trivia question this morning. The trivia question for the book by author Cassie Ashley, former Roane County resident. It's a children's book called West Virginia, Your Home to Me. Here's the deal. I wanted to go simple. When it comes to West Virginia history, I think back to Mark Craddock's West Virginia Civics, 8th grade civics class. It's West Virginia History 101. The first question I asked a couple days ago, which was answered very quickly correctly, was what day or what date was West Virginia born as a state? It's West Virginia Day. And, of course, immediately somebody answered that one, and I said, if you don't know that, even if you are from West Virginia, I can't really call you a West Virginian. If you don't know June 20th, 1863, it's on the seal of our state flag.
Exactly.
Okay. So the question I asked this morning, Becky, was what is the tallest point in West Virginia? And I said, you don't even have to tell me the height of it. You don't have to give me the actual footage. I said, what is the tallest point in West Virginia? I said, it's Civics 101 for West Virginia. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and nobody did answer that question.
Well, I'm going to be wrong because I grew
know
up.
it.
Some of you will know where Pigeon Holler is. I grew up Pigeon Holler and was told my whole life that Flag Knob was the tallest point in West Virginia.
No, it is a knob. I'll give you that. It is a knob.
It's probably Spruce Knob.
There you go.
Ding, 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 ding.
But
She's
I
a
argued
book
with my
winner.
husband for like a day that it was Flag Knob.
It's quite all right. It's quite all right. Yes, Spruce Knob is the tallest point in West Virginia.
4,000 and some feet.
4,600 and some feet is Spruce Knob. I don't know the exact height of it, but yeah, that is the answer to that since nobody answered it correctly. But I did say I'm going to give away books. I'll tell you what, I'll give Becky one of those
Yeah.
books.
All right, I'll take
It's
one.
a beautiful, wonderful book by
I have 4
our
little
author.
great nephews. They'll love it.
Perfect. It's a great book, children's book for emerging readers and readers who need to practice. Good for parents of youngsters to read to them, and it's just a really well illustrated book, and it's so nice.
What you're saying is I could handle it.
No, it's above your reading level. Still,
man.
I apologize. Still, but it's something you can practice
You
with.
could strive
Okay.
for it. You could
It's
strive
got a lot of the words in it.
The.
So hopefully you figured that one out by now.
We.
Not TEH, it's THE.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a wonderful thing. But we've also offered the first 3 now, because I'm giving Becky one of the books. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
We've offered the first 3 people who's dropped by here. And again, you don't even have to get out of your vehicle. We're sitting outside of the drive-through here at Gino's in downtown Spencer. All you got to do is swing by, roll down your window. Please keep it PG. Don't flip me off. I would prefer not to have that happen. And just say, saw you on Facebook and YouTube. You win a free book. We've got 3 more to give away, and we want to make sure we do that and bless somebody else with a wonderful kids book. Care of my friend and author, Cassie Ashley. Very happy that she did that for us. So good stuff here. We got to try this pizza, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
But before we do that, Becky, I was rambling off. It's been 4 days of me constantly talking. We're all tired. Everybody is tired. I'm pretty delirious. I've been working on this last day on pure adrenaline and coffee. You gave us the special for Gino's. It's a 2-topping pizza, large 2-topping, and it's 10 wings.
10
I
wings.
got that much, and then I think I overpriced it. What's the price for that?
$22.99.
I was so off. I overpriced it, and if somebody doesn't show up, tell them I'm sorry. It was my fault. $22.99 for
That's a
that
great
whole
deal.
meal.
I think the higher price was the 2.
Probably the family feast.
Yes, the family feast.
That's it.
Yeah.
Tell me about that one. I've already forgotten that one, too.
Oh, you and me both. So pretty sure it's 2 large 2 toppings, 6 wings, and a cookie or brownie.
Yes, you did say that. You
Yes.
did say that. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is the one I was thinking of in my head because it had cookie and brownie involved in it. So that's good. I do appreciate that. So, yeah, we've got a hot honey pizza that we are going to try. And I have no doubts that I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it because I love hot food. The spicier, the better. There is no limit to that.
And
Habanero, ghost pepper, and pizza.
Yeah.
Spicy and pizza go together in general.
Yeah.
Fat
Yes.
Man loves pizza. he eats a ton of Gino's
I mean, it might be a
pizza.
biased opinion, but in my opinion, this is the best pizza on the market right now.
Well, here's one thing that I'm going to tell George. He thought he was getting some of this pizza. I bought this for me.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm
Sorry,
kidding.
George.
I'm kidding. So I'm going to get a slice of this.
He knows that I'll chew his arm off.
This is true. Now, I am off the video, and that's on purpose. People see me and hear me enough. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
Smells
Holy cow.
great.
This is going to be awesome. Let me get a slice of this pizza. The sausage, oh my gosh, the size of the sausage in this thing.
We worked from May till August perfecting our recipe for this, trying different versions out, and this is it. This is the one.
Just so you know, I'm getting 2 pieces.
You said that this was your creation?
This was my. So our vice president, Greg, he had kind of started this. He started with the sausage, and we We worked on different recipes and different combinations of vegetables and, you know, different things. And he had come up with the one that is the sweet heat. And we said, man, we just need one that's a little hotter, though. So I was like, let me work on that. And so this was my labor of love, and this was my recipe. So.
There are those of us in the world who are like lunatics when it comes to like trying hotter and hotter things.
Yeah.
I mean, you see that on social media all the time. You see people like the hotter the better. They're doing challenges and stuff. So jalapenos is a great amount of heat. It's just so quality. It doesn't have to be way too hot. It can just be the right level of heat. All right, so this is the concoction officially from you, right?
Yes, so we wanted it to not be so hot that you couldn't taste that awesome sausage.
Yeah.
And it's got a little bit of its own heat flavors in it and its own sweet flavors in it. So I think that everything is combined perfectly.
I'm rolling the honey around. Give me a second, folks. I want to make sure I get it layered into my pieces of pizza here.
Now, I've had some folks be concerned because that looks like a tiny cup of honey. It's 1 ounce, but it goes so far. You don't want any more than that 1 ounce.
I just realized, like, when I turned it, I was like, oh, too much.
Yeah, once it gets hot, it spreads. So.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Becky's going to stare at us while we're eating pizza. And I'm
excited to see your reaction.
I'm going to lift up my my headset because here's what I don't want to do. This is not an ASMR video where you're like eating and stuff. I don't want to be chewing on air because it's going to sound really, really bad. So here we go. This is the hot honey pizza from Gino's. And you can just watch Becky's reaction to watching us react to the pizza.
That could become like a new internet thing that people do. Oh, look at that cheese stretch.
Yeah, they call it the cheese pool, right?
Yeah, the cheese pool was excellent.
Drew, where has this been?
All my life.
Exactly.
So I take it that's a what do we get out of a 10 on that?
That's a 10.
That's a 10?
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
I'll take it.
Should I go with like the Dave Portnoy scale where he's like real, like if you give a 10.0?
Yes, critique me.
If you give a 10.0, he says that's rookie score, so it can't be a 0.0.
Uh-huh.
So I'll go 9.4. How about that?
That works for me. I'll take it.
Oh my gosh.
This is a very good pizza.
The sausage.
I mean, it's well blended.
The sausage is my favorite part.
It was months. It was months of.
It's well blended. I mean, everything works together.
Awesome. Glad you guys like it.
Since I was stopped chewing for a second, I want to say, so when someone brings an idea like this to whoever it is, the corporate office, what obviously you're allowed to do that, and obviously they are receptive to that stuff,
yeah.
But what is the process from that point when you have an idea? What do you have to do to get this from idea to implementation?
So I hold monthly meetings just for my staff alone, and then we also, in the corporate office, we have several other meetings. And what we'll do is we'll go down to a store, we'll make it, we'll take it to some of these meetings and get other people within the company's opinions. After we get past that level and people think this is a good thing, it could sell, and we talk about pricing and what we could sell it at, then we take it out into stores and we start going around to tables and offering it to guests and have a little questionnaire that we ask them and see what our guests think about it before we'll even consider putting it on our menu. So,
is that a different sauce? The
no,
base sauce?
No, but what I've done to it is we've added red pepper flakes to the sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Something tastes different.
So we weren't sure, should we do the red pepper flakes after or before, and I really was stuck on it being in the sauce and cooking with the pizza and not an after product of.
That is
An after product.
heavenly.
Yeah, and it's a little harsh. It's a little dry. It adds some crunch to the pizza you're not sure about, but when you cook it into the sauce, it just makes it part of the sauce, and I think that was the right move.
Sorry, folks, I can't talk.
And it is an LTO too. This is one of Gino's first LTOs.
Okay.
And
What is an LTO?
a limited time offer.
Oh,
Yeah, so you better get them
no.
while they're hot, honey. She said it.
The marketing genius.
But we are going to do a lot more LTOs. It's not something that you all have seen from Geno's, but it is definitely something that we're moving towards. So those new products and ideas will be hitting our market left and right.
This should be a mainstay on.
Why does it have to be a limited time offer? Why can't they just make this a mainstay?
We want you to pine for it.
It's like the McRib all those years.
Exactly, right.
They only bring it around so often so people continue to want it. That's what it is, the McRib.
That's right.
No, better than the McRib, by the way. Okay, we gotta time this out, George, where I am eating and you're not, and then you're eating and I'm not. Because otherwise, Becky's just in here trying to
listen to you guys eat.
Listen to us eat and pass the time. Well, give us the hours, obviously. Again, Geno's and Tudors have been such a mainstay in Spencer that people should know. But give us the hours and the days of the week that you guys are open. And again, as you said, breakfast over at Tudors is served throughout the day when they're open.
Yes,
so there's
and
not
this
like
Tudors is open till 7.
Yeah.
Not all Tudors are. Most close at 2, so this one's open till 7.
Oh, really? Okay.
So that means it's very popular Tudors. They must be doing a great job over here.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
But Geno's is open every day from 11 to 10, except for on Sundays it's noon to 10.
Okay. And, of course, they have a drive-through over here at Geno's. They have the drive-through over at Tudors, so convenience is there for everybody. Now, Geno's used to do delivery. Do you guys still do any delivery?
We have delivery on nights that we have a driver here, but we always have DoorDash.
Yes, that's something I forgot that's around here.
They feed the fat man at the station quite often.
Yeah, I keep telling George he's going to go broke on DoorDash.
Yes,
I know what I pay George, and I know it ain't enough for DoorDash, I'll tell you that.
We have online ordering that has rewards, too. A lot of people don't know that you can sign up for rewards on our online ordering and get free product as you gain points.
Really? How does somebody sign up for that?
Just go to the Geno's website and make an account. And when you make an account and not order as a guest, then you accrue points.
Don't get any ideas, George.
I'm already.
Oh, I didn't know he was already an account member.
He's our number one.
That's what it is.
It
prints it off every month. It's like there's George at the top, and then there's like a huge break, and then the second person.
I get at least once a week. I get a salad from in there. I love the salad.
Yes, antipasto is my favorite.
Yeah,
I pair it with the raspberry
dressing.
Cheese. The ham and cheese.
Oh.
All right, that's fair. They're all good salads.
They are. All of them are.
I'm partial.
Even the
I had the
salad.
antipasto for lunch today.
Even the side salad.
It is.
It is.
Salad's good with pizza, though.
Yeah.
It's refreshing with a pizza.
And hats off to whoever made the decision to switch the blue cheese.
That part, I don't know. I would say Butch Petrie. He is our product procurement guy, and he is wonderful at what he does.
The blue cheese that you all went to, it's been about a year now.
Mm-hmm.
It is off the chain.
I agree. I'm a blue cheese fan.
Yeah.
I wasn't around for that time period, but I would say that was Butch Petrie.
But, yeah, it's it's very tasty.
It is good. It's great with the buffalo sauce.
Sorry, I'm not talking right now.
You're good. Just enjoy that slice.
I am.
It is, like I said, you did a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Because you get a taste of everything in every bite.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it's just a well-rounded pizza. And like I said, I thought immediately that the sauce was different.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said, that don't taste like the same sauce.
Yeah, just having those flakes in there changes everything
It does.
about that sauce.
It does.
It's still our great sauce, but it has a little kick to it.
Exactly.
Yep.
And that was what I was kind of surprised. It was like, ooh, that's refreshing. Of course, I like the heat too, so.
Yeah, be on the
But
lookout
it's
for more
not-
new stuff. We have
it's
some
not-
interesting cheese sticks coming up soon.
But it's not overly hot, folks. Trust me on that.
Are you allowed to tell us about the cheese sticks?
I can tell you about the ones that have already hit the market. So we have started using an old world cupping pepperoni to put on cheesy breadsticks. You can also order that on your pizzas, but right now you can get cheese breadsticks with the old world cupping pepperoni on them, and then there's going to be some other cheese breadstick combinations hitting here probably before Christmas or Thanksgiving.
I didn't realize there was a name for those types of pepperonis.
Crispy cup, Old World pepperoni.
I just know at the pizza place in Parkersburg, that's what they use, and they cup up real nicely, and it just holds in the grease, let's just say.
That's where all the flavor is.
Listen, I've eaten 2 pieces of pizza. That's the most pizza I've eaten in the last 6 months, let me just tell you that.
Just renewed your love for pizza?
It does. It never went away. It'll never go away. I just have to deny myself, like, bread and pasta and all that good stuff that I love. Oh, man. I think George hit the nail on the head, like the combination of the sweet and the honey and the red pepper flakes. The sausage is what gets it for me.
Yeah.
The sausage.
How do you feel about bacon, though?
I would take bacon.
Okay, so what if I told you there might be some cheese sticks coming with bacon and jalapeno?
Yeah,
involved?
Yeah.
You would be about that?
I don't have a problem with that at all.
Maybe some different interesting sauces.
Sold.
There's not
to dip them in?
there's not a world that I want to live in which bacon doesn't make things better. And
I agree.
so if there's going to be bacon-loaded cheese sticks with stuff on it, if jalapenos, I'll certainly, you're speaking my language, I better go to the gym, like immediately.
Get an early start.
Yeah, this festival has been bad for me, and it's been great for me at the same time mentally. So, yeah, I'm gonna recover. I'm going to go back at it. Do you have any idea when those things might, again, from idea to implementation here at Geno's?
I'm hoping before Thanksgiving, definitely before Christmas, but I like to do the whole process. We want to make sure that we don't just throw together some, here you go.
Yeah.
You know, this seems popular with the folks here, eat it. We want to really test it. We want to make sure we get the right products. We'll test, like say with this sausage, we'll test several different sausages before we decide this is our sausage.
Yeah.
Several different bacons, so we want to make sure we get it right, and that it's a labor of love for us. So.
I tell you what, it is fantastic. The hot honey pizza, it's right up my alley. Hot, sweet, everything, all that stuff. Everything I'm not, hot and sweet.
Well,
just saying.
Our commercial that we run during the sports packages for all the different counties, they're featuring this on that.
Yeah. So we have an ad out for that, by the way. We have an ad for that. We're partnered, by the way. We do have 3 separate schools in which Geno's and Tudors serves. We have, of course, Roane County Sports. We have Calhoun County Sports. Then right down there in Grantsville is a Geno's Tudors. And then Clay County we picked up this past fall. And so they are a partner of ours that Geno's and Tudors is a sponsor and an advertiser of. So, yeah, they do those video ads, which I try to turn away from when I'm trying to work.
Well, every Friday night I'm sitting in the station while you guys are out in the field, and I'm going, oh, that looks so good. And
now
that I've had
it,
shame on you, because I'm going to be ordering it all the time on Friday nights.
Well, good.
Yeah, if I backslide and start gaining weight again, I'm going to blame you, Becky. I do apologize for that.
Hey, we both have lost quite a bit of weight.
I have one job, Drew.
One job, and that's to feed my gut.
That's right.
Not just my gut, but the general masses. So Geno's obviously doing great things. On the Tudors side of it, again, and you're more on the side of Geno's, but Tudors, how did this come about? When it's like, so you have one building, and you have one side dedicated to Geno, one side dedicated to Tudors, but there's not like a hard line break between the two. People share the space, and of course you probably have 2 separate spaces for the kitchens and what you do. But Tudors is, again, a tradition like no other in West Virginia. We talked about it earlier. It was most recently voted the best biscuit
in the South. Yes.
That's heavy.
It is heavy.
West Virginia's own, and only been doing it since 1982-ish.
Yeah.
That's impressive. That means something is going right. But how does it work doing both in the same building?
Well, I will say that it is a bit of a roommate situation. You got to love each other for it to work. I will say that for the most part, it works out really well. Everybody's really respectful of each other's spaces. With Tudors closing earlier, they get first dibs at the sink and all that, so they get to do all their cleanup, and then that part's ours. But as far as the kitchen itself, they have their own kitchen, we have our own kitchen, but we share the walk-ins and we share the sink area. Yeah. We have a couple stores that it's completely divided but in the same building, but that's a rare concept.
That's like
normal.
at Ripley, isn't it?
Yeah, Ripley. Ripley is a whole different building. Yeah. But like Nitro is same building, but each have their own entire spaces.
Yeah, you know what I'm after, George.
I know.
While she's talking, I'm off the air here. I'm off the video. I want another piece
But
of
you
pizza.
just gotta
That's great.
go at it like friends, like
Yeah.
family. You gotta look out for each other. Trucks come in early in the mornings. Obviously, Gino's not there, so Tudors is always kind enough to put our truck stuff on the shelves for us and stuff, and vice versa. We make sure that their doors and windows and stuff are all locked when we leave. Just looking out for each other.
It's such an interesting concept, but one that has obviously been so successful since the inception of both of them. And I'm so glad that it was here. I know that Oshel Crago, as you mentioned, like the founder of this stuff, he and our mayor here, Terry Williams, were very close, very good friends. And so that helped play a part in getting, obviously, these franchises. And I say franchises, and I say it lightly in that it's not what you would think of normally as a franchise. When I hear franchise, I do think of like the big ones that don't have really a whole lot of connection, although they do some. But it's different when it's from West Virginia. It's just
Right.
different. People who came from here, people who come from here know why it's different. We don't know how to explain why it's different, but it just is. It's just different. When you're from here, you never lose sight of the customer. You never lose
Yeah.
sight of people who you're working with.
Well, and it's generations strong at this point. I can't go anywhere that I don't run into somebody I know. But then on top of that, I can't go anywhere that someone's not, oh, my grandma worked for Tudors for 30 years, or my aunt worked for Gino's. She was one of the first people, You get that everywhere you go, especially when you're driving around with a car that has both logos on it.
Yeah, you can't get away from
Yeah,
it there.
people will flag me down and be like, you don't have any pizzas or biscuits in there, do you? And I'm like, no, sorry. But, I get a lot of cool stories about how long, and we have people that are still with us that have worked from the beginning.
Yeah.
40, 50 years deep working for us still, and they're awesome. They're hardworking people, and
Well, that's what makes it go. That's what makes it
Absolutely.
continue to roll. Folks, stop by here, and right now they got the hot honey pizza. It's on the wall there. In fact, I'm going to show that. I want to show it. I showed it once before. It's such a good idea, and it came right here from our own Becky. And hold on. Let me get the good. And then a vehicle shows up. Hey, look at this.
She
look
wants
at
her
this.
book.
I want to hear it. Oh, beautiful. See, I had to hear it.
That's it. We got a winner of a book.
Without hearing that. I got to find where I put it. Thank you, guys.
But, hats off. I tell you, I'm going to be in trouble every Friday night from here until the end of football season because this is awesome.
listen, I don't even like hot stuff, and I love this pizza.
Yeah.
I'm not even
It's
a hot
not
fan.
overly hot.
It's
though.
not.
It's a mild heat.
But it's hot enough to quench that desire for something hot.
Right.
But
It's just enough to let you know that it's there.
And you can still taste what you're eating. It's
Yeah.
not just like hot.
It don't burn the roof of your mouth off. It's just, it's there.
Yep.
It's just enough to say, hey, I'm here.
Yeah, and then if you're somebody that doesn't do well with like the red pepper and stuff, my vice president came up with the sweet heat version, and it's also excellent. It's just a lot milder.
Right.
There's a little warmth to it, but most anybody can handle that one.
Right. But like I said, I was expecting this to be even hotter than it is
Yeah.
with the jalapenos, but it's not. It's mellow.
Yeah, we just don't want to overpower it.
Yeah.
We want you to taste that sausage. It's so
And
good.
you do. You taste it in every bite. I mean, the sausage and the jalapenos, everything is blended so well, and the honey just sets it off.
I'm so glad to get to see you guys experience it.
But it does. The honey just sets off the whole.
What's George
pizza.
rambling on about
This
right
pizza,
now?
this amazing
okay,
pizza
good,
that he's
good.
tried.
And it is amazing. I had a job I was doing. I was going to show this Hot Honey Pizza logo and the thing on the wall there, Hot Honey Pizza, so you could actually see what it looks like. I didn't show you that. While I'm doing that, I'm handing out the book. Now, we did have Brandy Reed Gentry stop by, folks, and swung by. She was the first one to get here and say, I saw you on Facebook and YouTube, and thank you very much, Brandy. We do appreciate you tuning in to watch us. She wins a copy of West Virginia, Your Home
I
to
bet
Me.
those are Tudors biscuits.
It's a children's book. I would guarantee it. So here's the one thing about Cassie that you all need to know. She is a Tudors Biscuit World absolute freak. She loves the sweet tea
Look at
from
those
Tudors.
biscuits.
Yeah, let's just show that there. So she absolutely
This is beautiful
loves Tudors.
artwork.
Yeah, I told you, illustrated fantastically.
Gorgeous. Got some rhododendrons on the
Yep.
front.
She loves Tudors. She loves the
Yeah.
sweet tea from Tudors. She loves everything about Tudors, as do I, as does her husband Lane, as does our entire friend group. We all just love Tudors Biscuit
Well, I
World.
love this book. This is
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's good stuff, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm going to read this tonight. This is my nightly read tonight.
And she, like I said, she did this out of, it was born out of a love for creativity that she has. It's a love of West Virginia culture, number one. She and her
She
husband,
captured it very well.
outdoorsy people. They are always on the road traveling to the hot spots of West Virginia and some unknown spots in West Virginia. And then they got married, and then they got pregnant. And
Oh.
so she had always had this idea that she wanted to write a children's book, and she did it. She went after it, and it is in right now. It's on Amazon, so people can purchase this book, West Virginia Home to Me, but it's also in the library at Stonewall Resort.
Okay.
So you can purchase it there. And I think, I don't want to speak for her, but I think it is almost or is already in the Tamarack. I know that she's trying to work to get that, or was a while back. So you can find this book, this children's book by a West Virginia author and a Roane County native. And so it's a wonderful children's book. As I said, it's easy read for early readers, emerging readers, people who need to practice reading. And again, parents of young kids, newborns. It's a great, quick book. It's easily digestible that you could just read over and over to these kids. It's a good idea, and I hope people will take advantage of it. So I now only have 2 left. And again, with these 2 books, all you got to do is swing by. If you're in your vehicle already, you shouldn't be looking, by the way, at your screen if you're in a vehicle driving. But if you're watching your riding, say, hey, let's turn into Gino's. While we're here, if you want the hot honey pizza, I would highly suggest you try that because it is unbelievable.
It is Fat Man approved.
It's Fat Man approved twice over. So while you're here and while you're in line to get your pizza or whatever it is you want, if you want that special large 2-topping 10 wings for $22.99, do that. But open the window or open your door and say, hey, saw you on Facebook, YouTube that quick. I will hand you a copy of this book. I've only got 2 left, folks. It is a beautiful evening here at the Walnut Festival. Let's talk again. We have a job we got to do. So the Walnut Festival continues. We are still in downtown Spencer. We're kind of in a good place between the Armory and between downtown and the courthouse. So the Armory is still going strong. They still have everything happening at the Armory, and I would be remiss if I didn't pull out the actual schedule because I think that I kind of butchered it. After 4 days of talking about this, I should know it all, but I don't. So over at the Armory, the craft show is still going on. That'll happen strong until 7 p.m. The flea market, the art photography show, the Ag 4-H FFA exhibits, the motorsports and tractor display. Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply, by the way, brought everything. They brought a ton of Coyote equipment for that over at the Armory. Of course, the chainsaw artists are going for about another hour and a half. The Mason-Dixon boys. All that's happening over at the Armory, okay? Then you go to the Courthouse Square. There's a whole lot of stuff going on at the Courthouse Square. The Mountain Monsters Men. I have not even seen, by the way, that show, but it is a popular show, and those guys are inundated with people. They want pictures. They want to hear stories about the tracks of things that those two go after. It's crazy. The information booth. You've only got a little more time, folks, if you are looking for any official Black Walnut Festival merchandise, including hats, T-shirts, hoodies, all that stuff, but the collectible Fiesta Wear mugs. This year, the 2025 mug, found out for sure, is sky blue is the color. They run out of those very quickly. I'm saying it from a distance. They may be out of them. I don't know. But you can go over there and try to get those if you would like. If you're looking for the petting zoo, we were fooling with our buddy Swolby there. I said he's going to find his next wife down at the petting zoo.
Did I see there was a camel there?
There is a camel. I thought it was a llama. It's a camel.
Okay.
I thought it was a spitting llama. It's actually a camel.
I thought someone on my timeline showed a camel.
Yeah, it's a camel. And there's a few other things. One second. I'm still going.
We're down to 1 book.
We're down to 1 book? Sweet. Hold on just 1 second. I want to get you guys for a second. I'm going through this list of stuff. I can't get off the topic. I'm going hard in the paint here. The cornmeal grinder is over at Castle Harris's lot, and he is grinding cornmeal from a mill from 1885-ish. And the motor that's being used to grind it up is from 1917.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, cool stuff down there as well. The marketplace going on down at the community building as well. The ox roast sandwiches are being sold still by the Hungry Moose. I'm surprised they haven't sold out yet. Let's see, what else we got? What else? The beer tent is down beside the Hungry Moose in that little grass lot. That's open till 9 p.m. Too late, you've missed Grandpa Cratchit, folks. If you didn't get it the first 3 shows today, you're out of luck. Eric Barker right now is on stage. He is playing live music on the main stage. Tonight, here in about an hour and a half, it's the 4-H FFA and livestock sale out at the livestock barn. Guess who's going to be there? I am. We're going to cover that live on Facebook and YouTube. And then tonight on the main stage, it's the Esquires at 7 o'clock p.m. sharp. That is Saturday of the Walnut Festival.
It's a full day.
Oh, I'm telling you, we've had a full day. We've had a full week. It's been a fun time. Now, I want to know who just got a book. Where's my books? Oh, my goodness. George, help me out there. Who got the book and who is it and what do I don't know what I'm doing.
Come on over.
I think her friends left her.
What's your name? Leah Carpenter, Drew.
Leah Carpenter. Mind being on, don't want to be on video? Well, I'm putting her on video. Okay, Leah Carpenter said she saw us live. And so let me ask you this, Leah. Okay, don't worry, I've turned the camera away. It's over here, don't worry. Okay, so you are the winner of a West Virginia You're Home to Me book. It's a children's book by one of my very good friends, Cassie Ashley, illustrated beautifully about West Virginia. It's a children's book. Are you going to read it yourself, or are you going to do it for, are you going to read it for kids? What's the goal?
My sister.
Your sister.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Well, you don't have to run away so quickly. I'm kidding. Thank you, Leah, very much. So
Leah and her sisters helped us hand out candy. They
Did they
walked
really?
with us. Yes.
that is fantastic. So congratulations.
They did a great job, too.
To Leah Carpenter, although slightly nervous about being on video. I don't know why people are nervous about being on video.
She's 13.
Okay.
You know, it's that age.
It's that age where you're afraid to be on any camera or have any pictures. And then these kids, they do their own pictures all the time.
Well, they get to approve them before they post them. My kids are 23 and 20, and they're still like, let me see your phone before you put that on Facebook.
Yeah, don't you dare show me in any light that I don't approve of. So we have one book. You're right. We have one book left. I'll tell you what. If it's gotten rid of before I leave, okay. If not, I'm going to get rid of it during the 4-H FFA livestock sale. I know there's a bunch of kids going to be out there, and there's a bunch of parents and a bunch of people who would like to have that last book. So if you get here, folks, I will give it away to you. But if you do not, that's all right. I will get rid of it later this evening. One more book, West Virginia, you're home to me. Let me see what we've got here. We're going to take a little bit of a break, guys. We've been at it hardcore for the last hour and 15 minutes. Becky, thank you for sticking with us. Hang tight with us, folks. I'm going to eat here, honestly. Let me just be truthful with everybody. Really, I just want to stop talking so I can hammer another piece of pizza. That's all I'm talking about. I just want to eat. I haven't eaten much today. I ate on Wednesday. I ate on Thursday and on Friday. I ate way too much at the festival. I did not eat. I got the pancake breakfast this morning at 8 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
It is now 4:30, and I am just now eating again.
Well,
I'm
festival
so
food's
happy.
okay, but it doesn't beat this pizza.
Yeah, it's not gonna, and it's going to go away at some point, so we need the pizza still.
I can't wait to see what Becky's next creation is, as good as this is.
Yeah, you got more creations to make
Oh,
now.
yeah. I'm working on something
I was going to
else.
say, be careful what you wish for, because you get that, and then they're going to ask you all the time for more.
Hey, it's my
ideas.
job. Yeah, it's part of what I do as the director. So always finding new ways to bring interest into Geno's. So.
Heck yeah, well, hot honey, that's number one. And then there's the sweet heat pizza. It wasn't to my level yet, so although I bet it tastes good.
It's delicious.
Take a break, folks, just for a second. Again, continue to follow us, like, share, comment. We would love to have the shares. I forgot to tell people all this morning, we have a drive for 10,000. I know it's a bold strategy, Cotton, but we want 10,000 followers on Facebook, on our business page. We also would love to have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Now, we are about 6,500 strong on Facebook, so we've got a long way to go. We are only at about 3,500 on YouTube, so we've got a long way to go, but I want it. I want 10,000 subscribers, 10,000 followers. The way you guys can help us with that is share all this stuff. Let people know about what we're doing at WVRC, and if you share it with them and tell your friends, family, your mortal enemies, it doesn't matter to us. We would love to have your follows, and we'd love to have your subscribes, and that will help us do what we continue to do here at WVRC.
Click that like, share, and follow.
100%. Oh, okay. Thank you guys so much for sticking around with us. I do appreciate you guys waiting on me to slam yet another piece of the LTO. I didn't know what the LTO meant because an acronym in certain areas of life I don't get. Limited time offer. I was simultaneously excited and then crushed by Becky, who said that is only going to be here for a limited time. But I'll tell you what, thank you for introducing us to this. Thanks for having the idea for this.
No problem.
And I'm so glad that it's here for now. If nobody else gets it, it's just on them. I'm happy I've got one at least. And before it goes away, there'll be more
And
in
if
mine.
you really love it and you want it to stay, everything that you send into the website comes to my inbox. So if you love it that much, let me hear about it. Maybe we'll keep it.
You can send it to the higher ups.
There
Just
we
be like,
go.
hey, I think I've spoken. I think the people have spoken. So once again, here we're at Gino's and Tudors combined in Spencer. And we want to talk about the specials that are going on. Obviously, the special pizzas that they have, the hot honey and the sweet heat pizza. But the specials that you have going on right now is the two-topping large pizza. Did I get there? The large two-topping pizza and 10 wings for $22.99.
Got it.
That is huge because you think about how much food that is. $22 for that serves a good bit of human beings.
And for the best wings in the state and best pizza in the state, because we were just voted those this past week.
I think that people may underestimate the wings here. I don't know. I guess maybe not now, but
So we
years ago,
strive
I
for
feel
a
like they
bigger
did.
wing,
Yeah.
and then we have a signature breading on our wing. It's not just breaded; it's got its own blend of spices and stuff. And our wings they're it.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah. That's something. So I had a buddy who was like, "Let's get some wings from Gino's." I was like, "Wings from Gino's?" I'm such a non guy. Like I don't go out and experience things. He's like, "You've never had the wings from?" I was like, "No." Yeah. You're not kidding. You're not kidding. The
No, they're
wings
great.
from Gino's are incredible.
They hit on all 8 cylinders.
Yeah, they do. And so on the Tudor side of things, obviously they're open again daily until 7 p.m. They serve breakfast all day, but it's beyond just breakfast. They have great lunch specials. They got great dinner. You could go on for ages, but here's the deal. It's called Tudor's Biscuit World, and they aptly named it because they were named the best biscuit in the South. And that means a lot of things. That's a lot of places, a lot of states. Tudor's won that award, so,
Did you know we have a store in Panama City, Florida?
I did not know you had a store in
do.
Panama City, Florida.
Just wanted to throw that out there because it's about as far south as you can go. So
How far? Okay, what is the reach of Gino's and Tudors?
just that one store outside. So we have a few in like areas of Kentucky, like Ashland.
Yeah.
But other than that, and like one kind of over the threshold into Ohio, just the one down there in Panama City.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
You know, I've heard this before, and I want to say that maybe like Oshel or John Tudor has a family member that had decided to open that down there, like they live down there, and
Got the okay for it?
yeah. So then I think that it has a new owner now, though, if I remember correctly.
So it's based out of West Virginia and got a little bit in Kentucky, then boom, Panama City.
Yeah, and it's a real fancy. I've never been there. I hope to go one day, but I heard it's real fancy. So I don't know.
But, you know, that's kind of like Hardman's. You know, Hardman's is very local, right around the area here.
Yep.
And
99% of their stores are local, and then there's the outlier.
Then you have the one up in the middle of the mountains.
in
Yes.
Moorfield.
In Moorfield, West Virginia.
random.
I love that for a trivia question. I used to use that all the time when we were doing a remote
That
for
has
them.
surprised me. I thought Hardman's was just a Spencer thing, but I travel a lot more with my current role, and that's a Hardman's?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a Hardman's? Yeah.
Right. Wait a minute. And some of them are confusing because they have the old style logo, the
Yeah.
script logo, instead of the one we see right across the road from us
Right.
here. That's the brand new, beautiful logo since 1907. But they still have those script logos all around. And so it's kind of like, whoa, did I see what I thought I saw
Yeah.
there?
Grantsville still
Absolutely.
has the script.
They still have the script one. I believe the one out
Glenville,
in,
I think, does too.
I believe the one in Mineral Wells still has the script.
I think Summersville does.
Summersville, I think they've got the. So it's harkening back to their olden days, but there will only ever be the first. There one the first, and that's here. Even though it's not there anymore, it's going through iterations in town, and now it's found a great home right across the road here
It's nice to
from
see something
Tudors
go
and
in there.
Geno's.
A little bit of trivia that people may not realize about Hardman's too is, do you know where the half runner bean came from?
Harbin's? I don't know.
Exactly. there was
I'll give you the answer.
there was a lady that was a German immigrant that lived on Sand Ridge in Calhoun County, and she brought Tom Hardman's dad some of the beans to try. He loved them, and he said, "Where did you get that?" And she said, "Well, I brought them from the old country." And when she told him that, he put the money up, and they went to a seed company, and they developed it, and that's where the half runner bean was born.
It's no wonder they keep selling those things at Hardman's. That's kind of like, well, you sell hardware, appliances, this and that, and then half runner beans. What's that all about? So I guess that's just a tradition in there, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, Becky, thank you. Number one,
Thank you.
again, you were unprepared for us to just be plopped into your lap. We weren't sure what we were going to do. It's turned out to be
Hey,
a wonderful
our logo
afternoon.
is just wing it. That's the Geno's logo. So.
There, and we did that very well. I want to thank the two who were dressed up, obviously. Again, that's not an easy position to be had. And, of course, walking into the parade and getting gnawed at happens
They were
as
definitely
well.
pleasant young men to work with.
Yeah, exactly. Becky, thank you so much for the information. Thanks for the pizza.
You're welcome.
Wonderful stuff. Thank you for the hospitality here at Geno's and Tudors. Folks, obviously, I'm preaching to the choir here. Geno's and Tudors is an institution here in Spencer. It's an institution in West Virginia. Make sure you stop by. Get while it lasts, or hopefully it lasts longer. Try the hot honey pizza or the sweet heat pizza. You will not be disappointed. We promise you that. Make sure you come over and get the special, the large 2 topping with 10 wings for $22.99. And again, Tudors, I ain't got to say anything about it. Tudors is Tudors. It's fantastic breakfast food. It's fantastic
Well,
lunch
they're
and
doing
dinner
some
as well.
interesting stuff with sauces right now too. They're playing with some barbecue sauces over there. You guys want to check those out? They have different barbecues and different chicken wraps with barbecue sauces.
Speaking,
It's pretty
the
good.
barbecue pork sandwich that they just dropped,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Which flavor? Which one do you like? Did you know there's different ones?
I didn't know there was
No,
different
there's like
ones.
there's like a sweet teriyaki. There's like a Carolina Gold. There's a
No.
handful, and they're
Carolina Gold sounds good right now.
No,
We have
the one
Carolina
I
Gold
had
wings,
was
too. Did you know
just
that?
a
I did
straight.
not know that.
It was a straight barbecue,
good. Yeah,
but it was awesome.
yeah.
I
Well-
mean, very good.
Let me just tell you, about the time that the sun has finally gone away from your eyes, Becky, is when we're going to shut down. I do apologize for that. You
No
had the worst.
problem.
Yeah, I had the best view because I'm in the shade right now. Becky, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
a very good representative here of Geno's and Tudors. Thank you for keeping us going here. And again, folks, stop by Geno's, stop by Tudors. You're never going to be disappointed. I think people know that by now, but we're just preaching to the choir here today at the festival. So, Becky, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm going to run through one final list of what's going on this evening at the Black Walnut Festival and tomorrow, and then I am going to shut her down and run out, not physically run, but I'm going to head out to the barn and get ourselves set up for the 4-H and FFA livestock sale. Here's what's happening the rest of today. At 5 p.m., you've got one final opportunity to watch the Grandpa Cratchit Show. That's the last one today. That's the last one of the 71st Festival. Live music, Eric Barker is on the stage right now. Later tonight at 7, it's going to be the Esquires. Again, the band and majorette competition going on right now out at County Stadium at Rome County High School. The beer tent still going on noon tonight. Everything else going on as well at the Armory, the craft show, flea market, art photography show, ag, 4-H, FFA exhibits, motorsports, and tractor display as well. The chainsaw artists are going on in town. obviously the Mountain Monsters men at Courthouse Square, the information booth open for another couple of hours. If you are looking to get yourself some of the official Black Walnut Festival merchandise, the carnival is going on. They're wrapping up right now the first session. Second session, the wristbands are $25. $25 will also get you 20 tickets, or you can buy an individual ticket for $1.50. The ox roast sandwiches, until they run out, being sold by the Hungry Moose restaurant. Also, the food court open until 9 p.m. this evening. That is what's taking place today. Tomorrow morning, we'll be back at it bright and early. 10 a.m. is the registration for the Black Walnut Festival 5K Nut Run and Walk. We'll be there with coverage of that. 11 o'clock is the actual race. 11 o'clock also the car show is going to take place just above us in the Walmart parking lot. It is registration at 11. The car show just goes throughout the afternoon for that. Once again, 11 a.m., you've got one more chance to get the food court. They are going to be open tomorrow for just a little while. The craft show is a little bit of time tomorrow as well. The carnival has one session tomorrow, and it is 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's buy one, get one free on wristbands. So $25 total will get you two wristbands. Buy one, get one free, and it's still the $25 get you 20 tickets, $1.50 per tickets. The gospel music sing is going to happen on the courthouse lawn at 1 p.m. tomorrow. That is it. That is the last time I'm going to go through that. Hopefully everybody has had a wonderful Walnut Festival. We're going to continue our coverage. We're going to head out to the barn, and we're going to get ready and get set up for the 4-H and FFA livestock sale here this evening. For all of us here at WVRC, we appreciate you joining us. I want to thank so many people, Terry Williams, the mayor, and his staff, Rob Miller, and the Works Department. They're the ones that set us up with our tent. They're the ones that gave me the electricity. They're the ones that gave me everything I needed. Thanks to them. Thanks to the Black Walnut Festival Committee, President Kate Gaynor, and all of the committee members who brought such great opportunities here to the Black Walnut Festival for the 71st. Thank you to God for the beautiful weather over the last 4 days, and thank you for the weather that's going to be here tomorrow for the final day of the festival. Until then, folks, this has been Andrew Miller saying good night from the festival.